Alright, so check this out. There's three types of hairlines. You got the rainbow hairline, the straight across hairline, and the horseshoe hairline. This is a rainbow hairline. That's why you guys clicked this video. Then you got a straight across hairline, a pretty standard hairline. And then you got the horseshoe hairline, which is basically like an upside down rainbow. But yeah, let's jump into the video. What kind of cut you want to do? The same thing? High taper? Cool. Trim the beard down too? Gotcha. Let's do it. Alright YouTube, so the first steps that I'm going to do is I'm going to pin his hair up. So at first I pinned it up with clips. Sometimes the clips can be a little stiff, especially if the person just got a fresh retwist. I kind of recommend my clients to, if they're getting their hair done, braids, if they're getting it locked up, in this case, yes, twists. I like cutting them 1 or 2 days after the retwist because, you know, afro hair after retwist tends to be very stiff, especially if they use a lot of grease, especially if they do it in this style, like the twist. So I told them come like a day or two, let it kind of marinate, you know. So we're gonna give him a high taper. As you guys saw, his hairline was crazy. I've been cutting him for years, since like I want to say 2020. And we always push his hairline back in the corners just to kind of make it more straight because he has like a rainbow hairline. So I explained to you guys the three types of hairlines. Typically, there are some rare cases where you kind of got, you know, more than 3 types. But so to start off the high taper, we're gonna start on the sides. It's very easy to fade, in my opinion. Any texture, very, very easy. After I finish my taper, I'm gonna blend his beard in. We like to trim it down to like a 2.5. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Now, I believe it's very important to go to the to your loctician or your braider before the haircut. I'm gonna tell you why. They'll be able to take any new growth and bring it up into your twists or your braids or your locks. Whereas if you go to the barber first, all that new growth will kind of get disguised with the hair that we cut, and we'll just chop away. And I'm not gonna say it's the barber's fault or the braider's fault. It will be the client's fault at that point. But an experienced barber like myself, I would know, like, all right, this is new growth. The cut wouldn't look good though at the end. Like, it would be sharp, but the actual style would look weird until after they get it retwisted again. So I always tell my clients, get it retwisted first, or rebraided, whatever, and then come to me. That way, you get your retwist, you get your cut, and then you good. Then you go out. So I like to take this area down lower on him just because, so it can last longer. Same thing with this side. You just want to be careful you don't cut into the twist at all. Like, you want to avoid that area, but you still want to smooth it down near the tops where that area of separation begins. You don't want to leave that part puffy or free-handed, because then you'll risk cutting into it. So as you can see, his hairline's crazy. Especially once I cut it down, you'll see that It's in a rainbow shape. So it's light in the middle and then very dense in the corners. So what I do is I'm gonna take a 2, right, on the whole hairline, and then take a 1 at the very top of it. I won't take the 1 down, but I'll just take the 1 at the top to leave it dark. Start in the middle. And notice how I'm still gonna give it an arc. I'm still gonna give it an arc, but not an aggressive arc or arch, if you guys know what I'm saying. So you don't want to manipulate the actual shape of the hairline. You just want to kind of not bend it, but you just want to play with it, you know? Like, this is different terms. You just want to play with it. Now I'm going to spray some enhancements, mainly in the middle of his hairline, to give it a dark appearance. And then I'm gonna finish taking down his beard. Now every client's different. Some of my clients don't like their mustache super thin, but his mustache obviously is in a thinner shape, so we do it real thin. So I start at the bottom, on his bottom of the mustache, and then I'll flip the clipper over, the trimmer over, and do the top. Shout out Easy Blade. You can go to their website and use my promo code The4thKen if you guys want to purchase anything off the website. So razors, blades, shave gel, shave oil, they got all that. So check them out. I'm gonna stretch the skin. I'm not looking to get a white line or an ash line or none of that. I've just kind of grown past that. I focus more on shape and yeah, just shape, you know, it's more important. We're gonna clean up his unibrow and look at the hairline, nice and crispy. Still got a little arch to it, but notice how it's balanced. I told you guys, it's more important to have a balanced hairline than for it to be super straight. Not every hairline is going to be straight. You don't want every hairline to be straight, as long as it's symmetrical and balanced on each side. So this is how he came in and this is how he's leaving. I'm telling y'all, get y'all retwist for the barber, then go to your barber. All right, it's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.